It's that time once again. We are blessed with the nectar of the gods, with sweet TV trash. And no, I'm not talking about 90 Day Fiancé or Big Ed. No, even worse. Gypsy Rose Blanchard Season 2 is out. Yeah, Mary's already watched the whole episode, and she's got it set up. What do you got, Dane? You got the handout. What is it?
I can't believe that after the first season of this, they decided to do another. I'm shocked.
Yes. So a quick recap of the whole Gypsy Rose Blanchard, was it Life After Lockup? So the first season, her and Ryan, apparently the story was supposed to go from what they said the producers said was that she's gonna get out of jail, her and Ryan get together, do their life stuff, and at the end, they're gonna have this like a wedding ceremony for everyone to go to, and it's gonna be beautiful. But that's not what happened at all. Not even a little bit. It was pretty much get out of jail, realize what real life is, not like it, gaslight Ryan and everyone around her until everyone was like, yeah, Ryan's this terrible, terrible dude, because every time they'd get into any kind of argument, she would like hold her phone and be like recording him, see what he's saying to me? And it was a tough watch. It was a tough watch. And they eventually split. Like she had this scene where she's like crying and like apologizing to their dog. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then she just leaves the dog with him anyway.
Yeah, dude, take him.
And then the stepmom is like instigating the whole thing. She's like, oh, well, I think she still loves Ken. She does, even though nobody asked me. I just keep in contact with him and decided I would bring him in. After suffering through all that for a while, Gypsy like goes and gets like her nose worked on, gets her teeth worked on, gets her hair did, and is setting herself up to be what she thinks Ken's ideal girl is, and leaves Ryan, goes to him. Then she gets pregnant. We've talked about her pregnancy, and there's been like, who is the dad? Ooh, is it Ryan? Is it Ken? We're not too sure. Gypsy kind of goes through and just says all the right things to the camera for everyone to go, oh. And it's just been a huge disappointment, nonstop. It's like, good Lord. She keeps going on social media and then like deleting everything and redoing it and getting like a publicist or whatever to tell her like what she should be saying on the internet, and does that for a little bit and then goes off the rails and then deletes it all over and over again because she just can't help herself. I don't know. It's like, it's just like watching someone flail like, oh, I want to be famous on the internet, but I can't control my inner demons.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she murdered her mom. I gotta bring it back every time, man. That's where I'm at. That's where I've stayed.
It's an uplifting story, empowerment. Anyone can overcome these tragic things if they just talk someone into murdering their mom and then leaving them in jail for life while you get out and go have a reality TV show. All right, cool. So we're gonna start out here in Ken's apartment.
Ultrasound, 2 o'clock. You nervous?
No, I'm not nervous.
She's kind of walking around with her little duster, dusting, I guess, sort of. They're having a Transylvania vaginal ultrasound done.
Would it be a transvaginal ultrasound? They probed me.
Demon baby. Just kidding. It's not that baby's fault. Mary made a note and she said that she thought it's kind of odd that they're having a transvaginal ultrasound rather than a typical abdominal ultrasound that you'd have first 6 to 8 weeks. Don't know. I guess maybe the doctor's like, oh, Gypsy Rose, I'm gonna probe her.
Probe me.
But I like to point out that fancy artwork they have on the wall. Soulmates. Every time they walk into their bedroom, they get to see a hand drawing of them making out. Puts them in the mood every time.
Yeah, he's wearing glasses in that. I don't see him wearing glasses. I don't know.
Ryan wears glasses.
Oh.
Every time that we have talked or texted since the divorce was filed, it's me trying to apologize. That guilt is going to weigh on my conscience.
As it should. You homewrecker. I'll never forgive Gypsy Rose for being like, Ryan's a hoarder and he's so messy, and then like shows the house and there's like a shirt laying in the floor.
Right. A shirt that he probably is going to wear this afternoon when he gets off.
He hoards food. And the refrigerator has like leftovers from yesterday in it.
Yeah. Like condiments that,
He did have a lot of condiments though. He did seem quite like money focused, I guess, of like Gypsy's like, oh, I want to get off social media. He's like, but what about the money? You know?
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know, I can't, it's not even a fault, I guess, because.
Well, he was a teacher, so he probably wasn't making a whole lot.
Yeah. And then social media is kind of like how these people make their money anyway. Like whenever you, like reality TV pays an amount, but it's usually not that much. So I'm sure she's not getting residuals from this show. But then she apologizes to Ryan frequently, I guess, after the divorce and has been filed, they talk to each other all the time, She's got to apologize to him every single time she talks to him. They got so much to talk about.
Probably while Ken's sleeping.
If you're just now coming into our Gypsy Rose series and you haven't watched any other ones before, and you're probably like, Jesus Christ, you guys just do not like this person, you'd be correct.
True.
But it's self-inflicted, It's like we went into it being, hang on, wait. Well, I am Gypsy Rose Blanchard's biggest fan. I love this show. Almost forgot.
That's right. Yeah. Oof.
I absolutely adore. This is the best show ever. And she was in jail. She got to watch like Days of Our Lives and reality TV. And she just wants to live that life. She wants to have two dudes she's talking to at the same time and like fence riding which one would make her happier because the grass is green on the other side. And like, saying things like, I just want to be happy and live my life and love, laugh, live or whatever on her wall, Things of no substance, but still somehow makes people go, ooh, so deep. She's just so innocent and pure.
It's true. She's not a murdering homewrecker at all.
She didn't murder anyone, Dane. How dare you? Not one person.
Not one.
But it happened, and so I'm gonna be a big girl, and I'm gonna put on my big girl pants, and I'm gonna freaking do this.
Same answer from me.
That's right, Ken. Put your big girl pants on.
Yeah.
So Mary's notes about this part was like, does he not know how babies work? Like, yeah, she got pregnant, and I wish everything else would have been done first. But I guess I wish she wouldn't have got pregnant. But also, there's things that happen and steps that can be taken.
Yeah.
Of course, accidents happen. Condoms only have like a 98 point something% chance of working.
That's true.
So
Ryan probably wasn't using one. That's it's Ryan's baby.
All this says to me that Ken's pullout game is weak.
Facts.
So there's a couple of little inside jokes, I guess, that go with that. Is that the one being that, how long ago was it? The internet thought Ken was gay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The internet thought he was gay. And the other being that the internet thought that it was Ryan's baby because of the timing of everything. But we talked about that before too, and like her getting her nose worked on and the timing and all that was it's more than likely not Ryan's baby. But
true, Ken came to visit. Yeah,
it's like she was doing her press tour or whatever, like right after saying the baby was born, and everyone was like, you don't look like you look like you had that baby before you even started doing this. And so like people were like, that's weird. But anyway.
I'm labeled a loose woman, a hoe. My reputation has gone down the drain.
Gypsy, don't blame your reputation going down the drain on this baby.
Yeah.
Don't put this on that child. It was already going down before the pregnancy. You used the pregnancy to try to like bring your reputation back up, actually.
Right. Yeah.
No. Your reputation started going down as soon as you agreed to do this show. That's when everyone started looking and going, oh, oh God. And the social media stuff as well.
Yeah.
What would you label? I've never thought about labeling Gypsy Rose as like a loose one or a hoe.
No, well, I told you, I'm old school. I'm stuck on murderer.
She served her time, Dane.
But she was definitely a cheater, at least.
Listen, she's Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She just got out of prison. Like Ryan was trying to scoop her up right out the gate. No one saw this coming.
Right.
Oh, this is a lovely comment. I'm notoriously evil.
Don't read it. Just delete it. Move on.
Here they are, going down the road to their Transylvania exam, reading comments on the internet. What better way to raise your self-esteem than read what the internet has to say about you?
Stay up all night looking at comments.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm guilty of it too.
If I didn't trust you so much, and say that behavior is shady.
And she would know. God, I can't imagine how much hate they get on the internet, actually. I mean, we're probably considered haters too, even though I'm our biggest fan, you know.
That's true.
I'm just trying to tell you the truth, Gypsy. I'm just trying to tell you the truth here. You know, but you know, it hurts. But God, having like such a negative split fan base, just go into the comments, you suck, you're a hoe, die, you know, like, oh.
Right.
And then you read them all day. Ugh.
God.
Ugh. That's like content creator, internet personality 101 is you just don't read it. I mean, if you're not sure what the people think of you and you need to go and like take a look and confirm, sure, you know, dip your toes in there and then come out burned. But just going through it constantly and reading it and seeing like what this person says. Oh, CinnamonToastKen made a video. Let's watch it. Oh my God, I'm mad about it. He don't know what he's talking about. You know, just unless you're going to clap back or something, what's the point?
There's no point. Right, exactly.
You're just making yourself feel bad. But you also have the audience that you grow. You know?
True.
So it's not like, I imagine there's like, it's like being a content creator and be like, oh, I have all this drama in my life and all my comments are so drama based. Ugh. Duh.
You reap what you sow.
That's how it works. You know? Yeah. That's why I've always said that Gypsy Rose, she just came out of jail and like did her press thing, but like promoted like a nonprofit of her own or whatever, and you know had her book ready to go, like did the safe route and like stayed not doing this.
Yeah. Until she learned how to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's
and it's like, well, how would I make money then? It was like, well, not trying to be a big drama trash can. Like you had tons of ways. Like Gypsy Rose Blanchard getting into prison is like a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, if you went and did interviews for free, then that's on you. You know. Yeah. Anyway, that's always bugged me. Like I don't know. I felt like it was just like a not even a silver platter, like a golden opportunity of just like coming out, being wholesome, like being like a big beacon for people and women that have gone through like tragedy. Yeah. But now you stay up all night reading mean comments. So anyway, they get the ultrasound done and they're kind of outside talking, but it's sort of kind of hard to understand what they're saying. But the baby's healthy. And it's they say it's been officially 7 weeks and 5 days. And Mary made a note over here that says, well, why was the ultrasound transvaginal instead of, you know, abdominal? It says it's not a big deal, really. It just really confuses her why they would do that. It's like, it's a healthy baby, but we have to like go in you to see it. But maybe that has something to do with why she didn't look like she was pregnant, like at the very end, like when she was doing the press tour or whatever. But then after that, we get to some TikToks. Yeah, let's get the social media aspect.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard thought that getting pregnant and having a baby was going to water down her public image and make her more likable, and it's done the exact opposite.
All these haters, man.
Wow.
All these haters. I just remembered that a producer from this show emailed me and asked if they could use a clip from us, and I completely forgot about it.
Really?
Yeah, I completely forgot about it.
This would have been the second one, Kim. It would have been it too.
Dang it. I completely forgot.
Wow.
Dang. I don't know. I don't know if that's a dang or not. I mean, but anyway, a lot of a majority of content creators that cover this stuff kind of say the same thing, which basically boils down to the audience isn't dumb. They can tell.
Yep.
That she's not being authentic, that, you know, it's just a bunch of malarkey, you know? Which is just another content creator thing or internet personality thing that I've never understood is why like they think their audience is just so dumb that they can just tell them anything and then they'll believe it.
Right, just because they said it now, that's what it is.
Yeah, you can think like people,
even though the video evidence is there,
like,
and
you got people that are like combing through like everything and being like, and you got like us that can just like remember basic stuff. Be like, that's weird.
That sounds dumb.
That doesn't sound like she's being authentic at all. Like the stuff with Ryan, you know, like he's a hoarder, and we watch the video and we're just like, what are you talking about? You just don't like him,
right?
But yeah, we could have been in this game. I'm not mad about it, really.
I'm
I'm not really,
it's all
I'm not really
good.
mad about it.
Then we'd be official haters.
But if having all the internet haters wasn't enough, Dane, then they go and visit Gypsy's dad. All right.
No, I knew Gypsy wanted to be pregnant. I could tell. Disappointed, of course. I hope she would have had more time to just live a little bit.
What a hater. So disappointed. Hey, man, I wish you guys would just like lived your life. You know, you've been out of jail for like
A week.
And now the lore, I forget if like Ryan wanted a kid, but I don't think she did or something. And then all of a sudden she gets a kid and it's like baby time.
How many weeks is Gypsy?
She's 16 weeks in like
60.
3 days.
In 3 days.
All right. So here we go. We got a baby shower at 16 weeks. It's pretty early. I mean, it's no problem really, but it's like, God dang, man. Every baby shower
is early.
Every baby shower I've ever been in, you know, or well, they don't invite me, of course. Mary goes to, or my mom or anyone. They're about ready to pop, man. This is like that baby might happen at the
Right.
at the shower.
Don't bring the wrong dessert, man. You know what I'm saying?
FaceTimed me to tell me that she was pregnant, and I don't know why. I was just super emotional, disappointed, happy, but like worried.
Everybody's a hater, Dane. The whole family's disappointed in her. 'Cause I think she's still married to Ryan at this point too.
Yeah. She's still married to Ryan, and she hasn't lifed yet.
I watch out for the ceiling fan blade. Oh, yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, see it.
Good job, Ken. Can't help her out or anything. Just
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
watch out. Whoop. So you got this guy here. This is Ken's dad. And going through his interview, he's like, I didn't know they were talking to each other.
Once I found out that Gypsy was pregnant, I said it's only appropriate then the families meet.
After, like, later on, it was like, oh, yeah, well, I should probably meet
Her family.
her dad. And, you know, we should probably say, hey, I get, hey, what's up? My son got your daughter pregnant. How are you, sir? It's a responsible thing to do.
Yeah.
He's got a nice watch on, so, maybe they got some money. Ooh.
I like his haircut, too. It's kind of slick.
It's kinda
Yeah.
Got those 3 hairs that are hanging on. For a while. Yeah. Slick them back.
I want was let her go through the divorce, them stay together for a while, date, then get married, and then have the baby.
Good Lord, it's like everyone in the entire show is a hater. Why is everyone so disappointed and want them to have like a full regular relationship before they get pregnant? Haters everywhere, man.
Haters.
Bunch of haters. Let her live her life. She's
You know
been
what? There's probably internet comments, too.
Oh my gosh.
They probably left them.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted her to be safe. I wanted her to be smart. I hope she was on birth control, but I think some things just go in one ear and out the other, and this is where we are.
What do y'all think?
One thing that I have noticed about this with her sister Mia is that when she looks at Ken, it's not a look of complete disgust like it was whenever she looked at Ryan.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because she used to just look at Ryan and be like, like she's gonna get like trot-eyed, and she's like, oh! Like it burned her eyeballs out to look in his direction.
But she was also verbally against like her doing, I guess, behind the scenes with Ken, right? And
Well, yeah. 'Cause
So-
she's a hater, Dane. I can't believe none of these people believe in like cheating on your husband and going to have another guy. It's just crazy.
haters.
They got the freaking castor oil out there on the counter right there.
What a good gift. Baby needs to learn to change the oil at a young age.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
That's right. And then a can of Coca-Cola beside it. I just kidding. Those are Huggy diapers. Ooh, that's a good gift. Those are
Man,
expensive.
$100.
One monumental thing at a time, please.
It's a girl! Wow! Hooray! Yay! Baby reveal parties. Well, at least I guess maybe that's a better way to do it. Combo the baby shower with the baby reveal, because having a whole separate party just for your baby reveal is such a
Yeah.
I know people are excited about that. Okay, listen. I know people out there are excited about their first baby, but outside of you, probably not even your husband, your mom, maybe your sisters, close cousins, best friend. Outside of those people, no one cares. No one wants to be there. Don't invite me, of course. If you have something crazy like, I don't know, if we're going to explode a truck, and if it's pink, it's a girl, you know, or something like that. It makes great for videos, you know, if everyone catches on fire and dies. But other than that, Jesus. Maybe I'm a hater. I hate baby reveal parties, man.
I don't like the fail videos. Those are my favorite ones, you know?
Somebody, they're okay if it's just like a little, popper, woo, yay. But it's like some like obnoxious things. Like they have like the whole party of like the people dressed up in like boxing outfits. It's like a whole, like the dance music's in the background. It's like, it's just the gender of the baby. Come on. Even nowadays, that's going to be questionable.
Dad went that route already with Dee Dee, and we're not doing that no more. Just because you're pregnant doesn't mean you need to get married.
Haters. Is that the dead mom that just showed? Oh, God. Dark.
A girl. I was concerned about this whole pregnancy thing. I'm even more concerned now that it's a girl.
She's having a daughter.
I really hope she learns how to break the cycle.
God. I want to go that far. I mean, all right. Jeez, man. Like having a whole pot. Like she's having a girl. The cycle will continue. The cycle?
Huh.
I'm pretty sure the cycle ended when mom died. I would assume. But I mean, I don't know.
Guys. Is that what runs in the family?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, God.
Like, that's pretty doom and gloom. I know we're pretty harsh about some things, but I'm not going to be like, she had a daughter. She's definitely going to like fake a bunch of illnesses and take her to the hospital constantly until she plots to murder Gypsy.
Jeez.
What?
That's a stretch.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they're just talking about just an abusive, controlling cycle in general, I would assume. But good Lord, even that is just like, hey, obviously Gypsy's not like the best person in the world, but
yeah.
Even what she's doing now isn't even that bad. Like, it's not. Like, what she's doing, it's just that it's on the internet and she's like a figure that people watch. And of course, people are going to like, oh, God. But it's like, what she's doing between two dudes is what we see on Maury like every other week, you know?
Oh, my gosh. Right. Absolutely.
It's like, whatever, you know? Okay. So, yeah, kind of I don't know, a nothing burger in my opinion. All right, so the next part is Gypsy and Ken. They go into couples therapy. Ken doesn't think they need it, but Gypsy thinks it'd be good. You know, so maybe it could be better than with her and Ryan. You know, maybe they can improve the relationship. Maybe they can learn how to communicate better. Which I think that's a great idea. I think that Gypsy does need some therapy. Anyway, so they're in the therapist's office and they go through like how they met and how he was writing her letter and everything. But then they start talking about like the social media part of their relationship and how it causes a lot of stress.
He has a harder time with it. I've been in it longer.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I totally disagree with what you just said.
He has a harder time and he's like, excuse me.
Right.
He's like, girl, you ain't start about gaslighting me, no ma'am. I think between the two of them, as far, we don't know just a whole lot about Ken, but I would say that Gypsy is probably the one that needs the therapy more, just judging from what we've seen of the last relationship. Yes.
I think the therapist is just sitting back, soaking it all in, like, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like earlier, they were talking about how he was getting into it and he was reading a lot of it, but now he says that he's not even looking anymore, which good. And then after that, they keep talking about just kind of the basics we already know. And then like Ken just starts looking pissed off. Like he doesn't want to be there. He's just like, so therapy, it goes. Yeah, it goes. Obviously, they have communication issues. It's kind of like their big thing of like, Gypsy, like, I guess, strong arming her opinions onto people. And then when they fight back, she doesn't talk to him anymore. And Ken's not all about that. But let's not forget our boy Ryan. He's still out there.
Let's go,
He's
Ryan.
on the TikToks.
Hey, everybody. I just want to say thank y'all for the support. I'm just living my life, guys.
The funny thing I always find funny about Ryan is that when all this stuff was like, when everyone was throwing Ryan under the bus before the episodes came out, he was just like, just watch the show. Just watch the show. Just watch it.
Yep.
Which obviously Ryan's not perfect. I don't know. The last time I even looked at Ryan's social media, he was like, he's like trying to be an influencer, and he was like hanging out and like doing dances with other TikTok girls and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever.
He had some cool outfits on. He had some swag going.
Yeah. So the next part, they go to like Ken's apartment, and he doesn't really want to live there. Gypsy cannot legally live with him. She has to live with her parents, and she can only visit him 2 days a week, right? So it's like she's like her parole and all that stuff is like, you know, she can't just go move in with some dude, you know, and she's still married and you know all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
But despite that, Gypsy's like she's looking at houses. She's like dreaming, you know, she's a dreamer.
Yeah,
she's looking at her dream houses and where she wants to move whenever she finally can, eventually.
Yeah, I mean, I go down there and like hang out sometimes. Every now and then I'll spend the night.
He doesn't like my bed.
Yeah, her bed is terrible.
My bed is too small.
It's a full, and I sleep in a king. It's just like I need space.
So he's over here just like, they call it going to see their parents' house. He's like, yeah, you know, I don't stay over there because he's got this bed and she's like trying to lay on me and I'm a king, all right? A king needs his space.
That's right.
Just the general, I don't know, the general vibe is that Ken doesn't really want to be here, you know, but he's putting up with it for now.
Yeah.
For the baby. So after that, a couple things happen in the episode. It goes back to Gypsy's parents' house. There's like a big storm coming and people are evacuating, but they don't evacuate. And Ken says to him, if you die, I told you so.
Nice.
And then like Gypsy talks about like her mom and how her mom used Hurricane Katrina to move away and claim all of her previous medical records were destroyed to, you know, isolate her and then all that, which because, you know, her mom was no good.
Yeah.
And Ken leaves his apartment and like he gets a house. He gets approved for a house.
Nice. So all that house shopping worked.
Yeah. Like they talk about houses and then he like gets approved for a house. And then Gypsy's attorney calls her up and is like, hey, the divorce from Ryan will be soon. It'll be done. It'll be wrapped up soon. Don't worry, Gypsy. And then she starts talking about like Ryan needs to move on.
Come on, baby, get excited. It's date night. Woo!
I can't right now.
So that little spot right there, that was Ken mocking Ryan.
Wow.
Because that's what he says. Come on, baby, it's date night. Woo! You know?
Yeah. Well, wasn't at that time, right? The reason she wasn't excited is because she was already talking to him.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Cheaters.
So date night is apparently it's an anniversary. I don't know what anniversary, like they're I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
They're celebrating an anniversary and they go out to eat at this place and it's just, we get a little peek at what their relationship is really like.
What's your favorite appetizer?
Right now it's gonna be that octopus.
Okay, we'll do one of those. Are you gonna eat some?
So, octopus is the one creature that I, besides spiders, am like freaked out by.
Okay, well, you're gonna eat it tonight.
Starting off as a stellar anniversary as he orders the octopus and she goes, then she's like, hey, those kind of freak me out. I don't want to eat them. And Ken's like, shut up. You're going to eat this.
Yeah.
And the reasoning being like, well, she's free and she's got to transition into her free life or something. So she's got to try new things. You don't get an opinion.
I don't want to hear it.
You ever think that 7 years ago we'd be sitting here today?
Nope.
Oh, it's their seven year anniversary.
Oh.
Yeah, the 7, not total years, just like since they met, I guess. Because there was a pretty big place in there when he was dating other people and, you know, and, she married somebody else.
She was in prison.
Here it is. The octopus.
So I'm gonna cut you a piece.
Okay, sorry.
What's really good?
It's really good.
No?
Yeah, try it. It's really good. And then she doesn't like it. How does he take it? How do you think he feels?
Ooh. He's just gonna be okay with it like every normal person would be.
Of course.
Yeah.
Just swallow it.
Swallow it.
Swallow it. Don't be ridiculous.
Okay, down. Oh, God. Don't be.
Really, it's that bad? I think it's amazing.
He feels pretty strongly about it.
Yeah. What are you doing, Gypsy? It tastes good to him. What are you,
obviously, it's good.
Being ridiculous over there? What are you doing?
Don't be ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
That is not what I expected, but it's gorgeous.
Yeah, she doesn't like it. She wants that one either.
You want some?
Nope.
Yes, you will. Go try a little bit.
Is that tomato?
I won't put each tomato in there.
All right.
Are these all the things you hate? Here we go. Yeah.
It's too much. I hear you talking, but I'm not listening. You're going to try this out. That tomato, it's not even tomato, it's watermelon. Go put some on there anyway and rub it all over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tomato, crab, and watermelon salad.
Oh,
I don't think you're gonna like it.
I probably won't.
I just love, I don't know, the body language there. I don't think you're going to like it. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I don't have to like eat it because you're freaking demanding it, basically. The poor pregnant lady. The doctor said that she can't have seafood because of the mercury in it, and you're over here just making her eat all this seafood. What are you trying to do, Ken?
It's turning into that dinner that we had at at the Peter.
Not even a bite?
Oh, good.
Not even a bite. He's just so disappointed in her.
Wow.
I just can't believe it. They took her to this fancy place for their anniversary, and she doesn't want to eat anything that he ordered. You'd think it's their 7-year anniversary, he might know what she likes. You take her somewhere she wants to be.
And serve her some food that she doesn't hate and is afraid of.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, wow. He actually looks disappointed, too.
What do you like this time around?
It's good. Yeah.
She's lying. She didn't even try it because she's afraid.
Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, wow.
I'm not going to take any of your opinions or feelings into consideration, and then I'm going to put you on blast.
Put you on
in front of the waiter when you're like, did you like it? She's like, yeah, just like trying to avoid it. He's like, no, she hated it.
Liar.
Let me tell you.
Objection.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
She's
Thank
okay.
you. I'm pregnant. I'm picky because I'm pregnant.
Picky because she's pregnant.
Thanks.
No one's gonna fault you except for Ken. Look, she doesn't want to eat the octopus that she's afraid of because she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Even the waiter's like, geez, guys, all right, I can bring you something
That you actually like to eat.
Yeah, would you like to look at the menu?
I just wanted to shame her a little bit, that's all. Just kidding.
Apparently.
Thank you, waiter.
Wow.
Public shaming really works. The camera, she's like,
Yeah.
But if Ryan was here right now, he'd be like, oh, baby, I love you so much. What you want to eat, girl? I'll feed you anything in the whole world. I'm all about you.
That's right.
But what's going on right now is like what makes all the internet guy, the incels, their toes curl. She just wants someone to treat her bad. This is what happens right here. This is how the anniversary's going. Let me just show you.
Where's the bathroom?
All the way down to the right.
That's right.
Oh,
Gypsy's got to go to the bathroom. Cry about it. Either that.
Or she was doing some cocaine.
It is her anniversary. Okay? Just saying.
All right, either one. You never know.
But probably to cry. They're going to
Yeah.
bring the camera crew to the bathroom to film her, but she's still mic'd up, so they have the audio, right?
Wow.
Are you excited about the house?
Yes, are you?
I am. Do you love it?
She hasn't been crying.
Yeah.
But you know who wouldn't treat her like that, Dane? Ryan.
That's right.
Where's Ryan at? Where's he at?
Bring him back.
I took the sign down and realized it's still there, like her name's still there. It left a burn mark in my wall. I mean, it's kind of like, it's kind of symbolic of like how she left.
Hold on there, Ryan. That's a fire hazard. burnt your wall. Then it's probably a good thing you took it down. Good Lord.
Yeah, she burnt you, bruh.
Yeah, that's the symbolism.
Her pictures are still in those frames and just boom, down. When she was in prison, we'd fight, and I'd turn my picture down, and then eventually I'd
He just
pull it
doesn't want to
back
move
over.
on.
No.
So he's just still living here. This is months later. You know, there's the burn in the wall. All the pictures are still there. They're just turned down. It's either because he hadn't got over, or he's just back to living that bachelor life because he got his places to control over here with his empty Powerade bottle and. You know, what do they do? Maybe this is the hoarder we heard about.
Oh, here it is.
I can't sit and wallow and be depressed forever. I can't, you know, so like I have to find things to keep my mind occupied.
I don't know. Ryan, he's sad about it, but like he's not coping. I don't think. Because
No.
what he says doesn't make any sense. He can't stay depressed forever, but he's still got the burn mark in the wall. He's still got the pictures laying around, you know.
Yeah.
Still hoping that she calls. Yeah. But at this point, even if she did, like, what kind of, like, they would just fight. It would be like the thing that gets thrown back in each other's faces whenever they get into a fight.
Absolutely.
Again, you know?
Absolutely. This is why I left the first time, you know? And then he'd be like, well, why don't you go call Ken again?
Yeah.
She's still the same girl, but she's not my girl. I mean, it was like, boom, here one day, gone the next, and all I have is remnants.
And that's where it stops. It just kind of stops with Ron being like, dang, I'm depressed.
Wow. Me too.
Well, we got the whole season to go through now. Yay! We're going to see how it goes. She's already had the baby, and this is like last year when they started recording this, so it's, you know, we're like a year in the past. But we get to see like the behind the scenes, and hooray. So if you like this, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that cool stuff. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. So toast my friends, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
No, well, I told you, I'm old school. I'm stuck on murderer.